You, what it is and what it do, baby. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's the Coldest Trader XAU, man. And we back for another Asian session trading session. Yeah, try to say that fast 3 times. All right, so let's get everybody caught up real quick. All right, so this is what we got going on. All right, there we go. There you go. Okay, there we go. All right. So this is what we got going. All right. So real quick, let's just recap last night trade. If you was here last night, you already know I got in just for about 30 minutes just to kind of go over everything of what was going on, how the market was moving. Remember that this right here was Sunday's Asian shit. I think this was Sunday's Asian. This was New York's Monday. And then today I didn't even get on, right? So let's just talk about last night, which is we seen it was in the uptrend. Now, if you remember, I told you in that 30-minute video that I posted last night that we were going to come back down. So everybody seen that was on. You seen that I had got in early, got taken out, of course, came up, did exactly like I said it was going to do. It came up, take that alert off, came up a little bit higher. As you can see, all my levels was already tapped. I said it was going to come up to this level. Of course, went a little bit past it. That's normal. And then it turned around and it reversed. Now you can already see, you asking, did I take a trade? Of course I took a trade. I got back on later on after I went and did what I had to do, got some things situated, came, jumped back on. It's about 9:30 probably. I had drew, you see this trend line right here. So some people would call this a bear flag, and then some people will call this a falling wedge, right? So the reason you can call it a bear flag is because you have the flag pole right here. So this is the pole, then this is the flag, and then boom, it's falling. Now, if it was going up, it would be the opposite way. The pole would be down here. The trend lines would be going up. It'll bounce, and then boom, shoot up, right? So that's a bull flag. That's a bear flag. So this right here is a descending wedge, right? So you can see it's kind of like a wedge. So it's coming up, and as soon as it get tight up in here, what does it do? Boom, fall. So of course, y'all already know me, like we talked about last night. I have a tendency to get in trades a little early. But the reason I get in early is because I see my setup and I don't hesitate. Hesitation get your losses, right? Even though being early get your losses too. But with that, so I got in, you already know I got in right here on wait, was it that candle? No, it wasn't that candle. I got in because that was a blue candle. So I had to get in. I got in on this candle right here. This is the candle I got in on right here because it gave me that nice little wick. So I got in right here. And of course, I sat through all of this, but I was confident in it because again, I think I drew this wedge line probably about right here because I seen this, then I seen this, and I was like, okay, cool. It's playing around, and we already had this key level drawn up here from the previous Asian session. So these are all still levels from Sunday to Monday, and here we are Tuesday, right? And as you can see, it still even played with these levels late until Monday, right? Well, Monday night rather. So I drew my trend line. So that right there gave me confidence that even though it kept doing this, it came back down. I was super confident once it did it again. It hit it again, then came back down. I said, okay, cool. I'm confident. I started playing the game on my phone. I just stopped watching it, right? And then of course it came up, boom, drop. Again, I knew it was gonna drop. Oh, you knew? Yes. At this point, it's only one thing it can do. It can sit here and play around here all day. It could have came up a little bit more to take some people out. And as you can see, I had all my alerts already set. So therefore I kind of had an idea what was going on, right? So we had consolidation here. That's why I had this level set for this. Like if it come up touch right here, okay, cool. We're gonna wait and see. But if it don't, then we already know we're gonna continue down, right? So also you also see that up under the 100 SMA. That right there was another confirmation. So I had that. Of course, I had this level right here being rejected. And then once I kind of realized that this right here was turning into a wedge, hey baby, that's three confirmations right there. One and two and three. And then y'all already know. I just sat back and wait and look what happened. Now, did I catch the whole thing? F no. I put my trail right here, right? Came down. I was like, okay, cool. It kept coming down on as soon as I kid y'all not. And as soon as I set my trailer right here, I literally set it like right on this line and literally look what it did. Boop, boop. Then kept going. But what I did do is I seen this, I seen this, I seen this. So let's look at my RSI, right? Boom. That was the low. That was a low. Same lows, right? Same lows, but this one was lower. Boom. This one was lower than this one, but it's lower. I'm sorry. This candle, right? These three candles right here are lower than these three candles right here, but the RSI is higher than this part of the RSI, which is these three candles right here. So that right there is telling me that buyers are now in the market. They just trying to get a couple of sellers out of the market so they could get a little bit of their money back. Yes, I did. I caught this trade. I literally got in on this candle right here. As soon as I seen this start to go up, I took a buy. I put my stop loss right here. As a matter of fact, I'm even so disciplined, I went down to a one lot because as you can see, I was trading with a five or with a six lot. So I went down to a one lot, got in, and then I let it run up. So I still end up making, I want to say like 400 off of this trade, even just off of this. Okay, that's what happened. I made 400, but what I ended up doing was I got in for another position. So I got in on a one lot. Once I got past here, right here, that's when I hit a six lot. Well, I hit a five. So I had six in altogether once it got past here. That's what happened. I had to remember. It came right back to me. But initially I got in on a one and I wanted to see if it came back and broke this high, then I knew it was going to come back to retest this low right here. So once it broke there, boom, I added 5 lots to it, which turned it into, as you can see, a 6 lot. I rolled it all the way up to here. I put my stop loss. At this point, I was trailing. Once it broke past here, I started trailing, right? So once it gave me this candle, I said, okay, cool. We're looking for reversals. So I started trailing from right here. So when it hit here, I put my stop loss right here, put my stop loss right here, and right here. So of course, I literally caught the whole freaking trade. And then when it shot down, it took me out. I was cool with it because I was cool with it, but I wasn't cool with it. But I was cool with it because I didn't want to be greedy. But I wasn't cool with it because if I would have stayed in this trade, I mean, again, you don't want to be greedy. You don't want to be greedy. But when you call it and you catch it, you have to catch the trades. We can look at it from there to right there. There's 400 and what 96 trades. So basically, that's a $5,000 trade because I was playing with a 10 lot last night. But yeah, because I got in on this one. So I got in right there. So 486. ticks, which is $4,806. Well, $4,860 is what I would have made if I would have just stayed in and bit the bullet and rolled this all the way down. But again, I still made, I think I made 1,600 off of this trade last night. So what am I crying for? I'm not. Just saying it's something else to work on and to get better at it, being able to hold my trades a little longer, staying in my positions a little longer. And a lot of times, like I said, a lot of times um my trailers just come back and get hit. Because literally when I tell you, and the crazy part is because I said, you know what, I'm gonna let it ride because it broke so strongly. I said, I'm gonna let it ride. But then second guessing myself, came back, put my stop loss right here because again, it's a key level. It's a key level. So you never really know how it's going to react off a key level. And also, as you can see on the RSI, we already had hit the bottom. So that right there was kind of a indication of what could happen. So I'm not really mad, but at the same time, boy, I would have loved to catch this 5 bands. That would have been lovely. But like I said, I end up catching from here to here, and then I end up catching from here to here. So I end up making 16 last night, which is still an awesome night. And if you look at the time frame, that was at 9:36, and then this one happened at so not even an hour, and I made $1,600. I mean, and I'm not even an actor or a rapper or an Instagram star or what's the word I'm really looking for? A reality TV. There we go. I'm not a reality TV person. So, end of the day, there's really nothing you can say about that, right? So let's go ahead and dive on into it today. And like I said, I didn't even take a trade during New York session today because I made 1,600 last night. So why would I go and give the markets back any money? Why would I? Why would I? Why would I? All right, y'all. So again, these are the levels from Friday and Sunday. Today is, I mean, Friday and Sunday. Sunday and Monday. Today is Tuesday. I did not trade New York session today. I traded Asian session last night and I traded Asian session Sunday night. So it's crazy how these levels are still holding strong. All right. So we're going to have to, of course, tidy them up a little bit because y'all already know the strategy. We coming out with the orb. Boom, 6 o'clock. So technically, we might be getting ready to do a little something here, a little something here. So of course you already seen it broke out, went all the way up, then it reversed, came all the way back down. So now this is where the problem is going to come in at because we have no idea what it wants to do. It has went high and it has already came back down to the lows. So again, it's time to be patient, study, focus, get right, and follow the strategy. So here you see the same thing like I just showed you earlier. Got this low, that's low. This one is higher, this one is lower. But it's in a hellified downtrend and it's under the 100 SMA. And it's at the bottom of our 15-minute orb. So I could go small and take it back up, or I could just be patient. And because it's about to hit 8 o'clock, so I could be patient and just let it play around for a minute and see what it do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to be patient. Because why? Patience win every time. Patient people take all the impatient people money. Warren Buffett. Which is facts. Because every time I've been super patient, I've been hitting stingrays on the ass. But when I get impatient, they've been stinging my ass. So Just how the game go. Just how the game go. Oh. Just how the game go. Let's see what we got going on. Whoa, killer. That's not what I was trying to do. Trying to see what new wasn't new. What new. So of course on TradingView, they always coming out with something new, right? A lot of things I don't even pay attention to, bro. I just come on here to see if it's something, and again, just to keep the mailbox clear, I just hit it. I don't have any alerts. Oh, okay. So as you can see over here is where it shows you all the alerts that you have. And again, with me, y'all know I'm neat. I like neatness. I like cleanliness. I like structure. So all of this over here is irritating me because that red symbol up there that was just kept saying one really started irritating me. So yes. So what we want to see is, well, we ain't got to worry about that because it's about to be 8 o'clock. So we better get the hellified move. So I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm not gonna gamble because if I want to gamble, I could take a sale right here, put my stop loss up here, and hope it just wick down. Again, you hope it. We don't want to hope it when it comes to trading. We don't want to hope. We want that margin. We want that margin to be closer to our side than it is the chart side. So we got that low. That was lower. Let's see. If this one, if the RSI drops lower than this one, then I'm saying I'm forecasting that it's going to continue to go. But again, it's reversing. So I'm saying at 8 o'clock, the market's going to shoot back up here. And then we'll get a true direction from that. But then, oh, if you was on here last night too, you heard me say I need to start getting on at 6:15 because as of late it has literally been making moves every night from 6 to about 7. It has been doing this every single night for about, I want to say, the past week, maybe 2 weeks. Gold has been doing this. So if what I keep looking back at, I don't know if y'all can see, but you know, that's the TV. And you know, football season is back. Of course I'm playing fantasy. $500 pot. Of course I'm playing. Why wouldn't I? So you know, making sure I'm up to date. We only got what, 2 weeks left until the season start. Well, let me see. It starts on the 13th. So yeah, about 2.5 weeks before the season start. So got to be on it for all my football people. I don't know if y'all can. Let me show y'all a little bit. So y'all can actually see. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. My whole setup, man. So can you imagine how Sunday night's about to be? Oh my gosh, it's about to be crazy. Then had the Asian session going. Then had a football game going. Man, listen, it's about to be great, great, great rest of the year. It's about to be crazy good. Yeah, it's about to be crazy good the rest of the year. I can already see it. Watching the game, watching the charts, watching the game, watching the charts. Hey. So it broke below. So now let me go see what my 5 minute telling me. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. So it broke, y'all. It broke, and it's tapping in on this 100 SMA. Yeah, this here is going to be crucial conflict. Come out and play. So this is an M. As you can see, boom, boom, boom. So what we want to see is we're going to go ahead and mark it off with a different color candle. We're going to make it purple. So at 8 o'clock, which is in 1 second, if it shoot up, tap this, then we good. If it don't, then we know what it is. All right. So that's the level we want to see how it reacts off of. Now, the crazy part is that it's in the middle of our 15-minute orb. So we want to see how it's going to react off of this level. This level right here, believe it or not, is going to tell us what's cracking. Now, it could come above, like y'all seen last night. Could come a little bit above just to fake everybody out and then turn around and come back down. If this stays blue on the 5-minute, then okay, cool. All right, so as you can see, we got that. We had that high come up. Y'all can see it tapped it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be safe about this. I'm going to drop my lot size to a 3. And then if this candle closes white, I'm going to take a sell. If it's, I'm taking a sell regardless because that's a nice little wick. You know what? See, now it didn't come out strong. Oh, damn. There it is. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted it to come out strong after that to show me that the sellers are still in control. But now I'm going to wait simply because even though it hit, you see this wick lets me know that it could just be a fake out to try to get people to all the sellers to jump in, and then it could come back up and retest this level more. So man, you see they named Deshaun Watson starting quarterback. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Politics is real. He talking about he went back and looked at the body of work of Deshaun all through training camp and mini camp, and boy only literally looked good for what the first play of the game, not this past weekend, but the game before that. And he only looked good for like 1 or 2 plays, maybe 3. And I ain't got nothing against him. I'm a football fan, but the writing's on the wall. And Cleveland is not it for you. And at the end, they got to play you because they got to pay you. Don't nobody want 40 million just sitting there. That's like having $40 million just sitting in front of you and you can't spend it. That's exactly what Deshaun Watson is. So, but it's only going to be a matter of time. It's only going to be a matter of time. And Cleveland fan base, they was booing the shit out of his ass Saturday. It ain't funny, but it's funny. But they was booing the shit out of him Saturday. So it's only a matter of time, man. All right. So like I told y'all, it's going to come up. Boom. Came down. Like I said, I didn't like how that, first of all, I didn't like how long it took to make this drop. And then this wick gave me a lot of indecisiveness in the downtrend continuing. So we just going to wait. We going to see what it's going to do. All right. Because we have a lot of wicks on both sides. So with it just being 8 o'clock, and we know that usually it just hit a big move, then we could come back and wait for the 9 o'clock session. What up, boo?
Hi.
What's cracking?
I didn't really get to say hi to you.
I know, right? What's cracking?
Hi.
You doing what you down there doing?
I'm trying to get. Oh, my sister got checked out today because I had a headache. I couldn't taste. I couldn't smell. I couldn't do any of that. And then they got me in PE today. And we was playing kickball.
There you go. See, told you.
And then I didn't get to kick the ball. The second I was about to go, I got checked out.
Oh, for real? Yeah, you need to be outside playing though, so it can break that up. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of break up some of it.
go ride my four-wheeler, but I was like, they just think I'm faking it because I want to ride on something.
Oh no, we hear you congested like a mug. So you hear the congestion all up in you. But I was just saying, like, to be outside running around, kind of raise your body temperature, so therefore it can start breaking some of that mucus up.
Yeah,
But
at
you
school
good.
today, I was wearing all black and I was very talking because I was like, I didn't want to be, because you can really hear it. You really can while I'm
Yeah, you
talking.
hear it.
So it's like, I was talking, but I was talking.
That's my daughter, y'all.
Oh, can I say hi?
Yeah, come on.
Hello, chat. Hello, guys. Hello, family. But yeah.
Yeah, that's my mini me right there. She been congested, just like she cheers. So Saturday after the game we went out to eat, and then after that Sunday morning she woke up and she was just congested, all type of crazy. So my baby been sick. My baby a middle schooler now, y'all. Time is flying. Time is flying. So the only reason I haven't took a sale yet, because I mean this right here is a good indication, but I don't like how slow and how small the candles are getting. So that's why I haven't took a sale, because the candles are super small. Even though it did this, if it was gonna keep going and it still had a lot of momentum, these candles, like I said, this candle would have been big, like this one right here. If it would have came out like this candle, I would have took a sale. But again, this right here kind of showed me that the buyers are stepping in, and it's just trying to trick sellers into getting in. So we're gonna be patient, because again, we're not 100%, but we want that margin to be leaning more toward us than toward the charts. Patience is the game in trading. The more patient you are, the better setup you'll get. So let's go to our 5 minute. Let's see what other levels we have that it could come down to. And then at the same time on the 5 minute, we got this right here, right? So you see it's riding down here. So it's just a matter of time before it starts to come up. So again, it's just patience. We see it breaking under the SMA, right? We see it's been in the uptrend, and it's coming. Like I told y'all, what, about two, maybe 3 weeks ago. It's always, that's why I like the 100, because it might get away, but guess what? It's going to come back and tap, no matter how far away it gets. Look, it's going to come back, no matter where you at on these charts. It's always going to come back to that 100. What goes up must come down. You just got to be patient. That's I keep telling, like, that's the number one name of this trading game is patience. Everything else, it is what it is, but patience is what you got to have. So now that I know that the 5 minute is riding on that bottom RSI line, I'm not even looking for a sale no more. I'm straight looking for buys at this point. So now I'm just waiting for the for my confirmation candle, right? Because this right here was a fake out. Came up, all the sellers jumped in right here. Got a lot of buyers coming in, then all the sellers are jumping in, and now it's just playing with everybody's emotion. So y'all already know what I'm waiting on. I'm just waiting on it to tell me I needed to start forming like a mini downtrend or a mini uptrend, so I can draw this line again that I drew last night. Let's see, where is that? So I can draw my trend line like that and catch it. But tonight, this line is going to be up here. Or it might not even give us a trend. It might just hit us with a reversal. So we'll see. What I'm bobbing to, I got it down super low. But it's a trader, man, that y'all can check out. He a rapper too. And he pretty dope to me. Y'all probably didn't heard of him. All my people that be trading, y'all probably didn't heard of him. Y'all didn't seen him. But his name Esco. Yeah, shit. I've been bumping this shit all day. Turn it up. Straight rapping about trading. Big Esco. He said he spent his profits to get some more. Come on, man. Making music for us traders. Yeah, man, I be rocking, bro. Esco be getting me right before trading. Listen to Esco, be riding. He got some other tracks too that go pretty hard though. Like I said, I like him. I like him as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? His trading is dope because he get into that paper. You know, so yeah, man. Hey, trading, bro. I don't understand why nobody try to be gangster hard from the streets. None of that, bro. We sitting up pushing buttons with ourselves. Leave all that gangster shit outside. You in your house, bro. You in your comfort zone. You in your hotel room. You in your Tesla. Wherever you at, you trading. What you trying to be gangster for? Now make motherfuckers put respect on your name. I'm with that. But what we trying to be gangster for, bro? We traders. Don't take no. But what you trying to be gangster for? Ain't no point. All right, so that's like I told y'all, man. We got that pullback going. So if it comes back, if it does decide, like I said, I think from what my strategy and how I read the chart is telling me, oh, look, there it is. Y'all can already see it's starting to form up. And plus, now we're going to see what our moving average is going to do right now. What I'm also coming to start doing is that if this SMA is sitting where the candles are at, I think I'm gonna stop taking trades because at that time that means that it's about to start consolidating because it's literally sitting on that moving average. So the 100 pips are about to start just sitting on that line. So there's really no clear direction in what way the market is going because the SMA is sitting right there with it. So again, man, the more you trade, the more you learn, the more little advantages you try to get. And what I'm coming to realize with this is once it starts moving sideways, like if you look right here, right? So at 5:45 a.m., even though we're not on it, but it's just teaching purposes. You see how it's just moving here? Now, if you would have tried to take a trade out of here, you don't know which way this is going to go because it's just consolidating. You see what I'm saying? So we got accumulation. Boom. I mean, it accumulated, jammed up. Boom. Manipulated. Faked everybody out. And then, boom, came down. Boom. Got some more buyers in. All the buyers like, okay, cool. It's about to go back up. Boom. Shut all the way back down. Right? So, and again, once it started going down up under here, now mind you, this is the 5 minute. So on the 1 minute, these are even smaller candles. And this trend is even longer. So this is all 5 minute candles. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So about 45 minutes, it was in a downtrend. And then it turned around, boom, came all the way back up. Oh shit, hell, this was actually New York session. Yep, this was actually New York session. So if we would have done R6, let's practice. So at 9:30, boom. All right, so 9:30, that was our high, and then this was our low. So remember, 30, 45, boom, that was our low. So we would have waited. This right here, ooh, that would have faked me at, well, again, I'm on the 1 minute, but on the 5 minute, I would have got faked out because I would have seen that, and I was like, "Oh shit, we got a reversal that's finna happen." But this right here just means it was news today. So if you go look at the news and see what happened, I'm pretty sure we had news or something came out at 10:30 because for it to make this major wick like this and then continue going, it was definitely news or a major event or something came out. Trump said something or something or something or something. But yeah, so then even if you would have took an L, you could have still came right back, got back in, and boom, you could have rolled it all the way up all day. It went up the rest of the day. So that right there is the 15-minute orb. As you can see, it ain't nothing but rinse and repeat. If you follow the rules and stay doing what you're supposed to do, then guess what? You will be just fine. In the words of Mary J, fine, fine, fine. So on the 5 minute, it's starting to ride right on the 100, but on the 1 minute, it's up under. So again, we already know, we never know how far down it's going to go, but we definitely know it's going to come back up to retest this 100. It might come back up right now, boom, or sometime in the near future. I'm thinking 8:45, 9 o'clock, come back up, boom, and then do what it do. By 9 o'clock, if the 5 minutes stays true to what it's telling us, right? Just going out on a limb here. We finna test the coldest and see what he got. At 9 o'clock, the 100 SMA on the 1 minute should be, or it's either going to be right on it or a little above it, starting to go up under it to push it up, because our 5 minute is telling us that we got a reversal coming. And we're starting to get, if this right here turns blue in this last minute and a half, then we know that it's going to come back up to at least retest Asian highs. So time to keep watching the movie. Play your phone. Watch football. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I can guarantee you will help you stay out of trades, out of unnecessary trades. Because if you're not watching it, every trade doesn't look good to you. If you can look away, like, you know, you got to kind of break and then come back and look, it'll help you see it clear. Because if you're just staring, you get paralyzed. So look away, come back, boom, and the chart will be a little bit clearer for you. So let's see what we got, y'all. We gonna see. But Now I'm saying at 9 o'clock because 8 o'clock gave us that, and it did this at 7. So 6 o'clock it gave us a run up. 7 o'clock it gave us a run down. Now 9 o'clock it's just gonna sit here and rest up because it has been doing a lot of running. A lot of running. Look at it. Look at it. 6 o'clock, boom, ran all the way up. 7 o'clock, it got tired of going up. Boom, it ran all the way back down. Boom, 8 o'clock, it's tired, it's resting, it's on the bench getting water. Now we're going to see what we got. Now we're going to see what we got. Don't get confused. Hey, listen, don't get confused by all of this movement. All right? Don't do it. You know, they hit just like a bonnet. Now that football season finna come back on. Boy, my phone is finna, like, you know how you can go on your phone and see how long and how much and all that you've been on your phone. They gonna think that I turned my phone off. Okay, 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 okay. So this right here is the next level. If it does keep coming, it's gonna come down to that one. So it's gonna put that line down there. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Okay, 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 okay. I like it. 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 Give me a clear direction. I like clearness. I like clear directions. Right. I like that. Because now all we waiting on, since now we're still in a downtrend, we just want to pull back and then a continuation. That's all we want. So if it want to keep going down, hey, I'm all for it. Because if we can get in, if it pulls back and then starts going back down, we can easily ride it probably down to this level right here. So I'm with it. Yeah, that's the daughter down there playing Roblox. If y'all hear noise, that's the daughter. She down there playing Roblox. I don't know why they be so doggone loud playing that game. Yes, I do, because we used to be loud as hell too. I'm cool with this. I'm really and truly I'm cool with this because when it does the pullback, it's gonna pull back up here at 9 o'clock. It's gonna pull back up here, and then we're gonna continue on the downside, and that's when we're gonna make a nice little bit of change. Because if it does that, then it's gonna come back down here to at least right here. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm seeing. How did I sit? How did I get this? Well, it's my W. Boom, 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 boom. So usually when they have M's and W's, the market likes to come back to the beginning of the middle of whichever one, which is the W, and then that's why I drew this market on the this level on the M, because this is the middle of the M, this is the middle of the W. And so let's see what we got on it. We could have took this trade right here, but again, I wasn't convinced. Like I said, on this counter right here, this counter right here didn't give me conviction that we was gonna do this. So you're not gonna get them all. You're not gonna trade every day. It's just gonna happen. It just happens. So then that's when you just fall back and be patient. There go my coach, y'all.
Hey, Cookie.
What up, boo?
How's it going?
We chilling right now. We chilling.
Just watching.
Yeah. All right. So now we see we got it breaking out past that level. Now we're gonna see if that candle gonna close below that level. We got 2, we got 1. Okay, that's a good sign. So now we know we're just gonna be patient and wait for the pullback at this point. And the reason I say that, again, it played around here and it just broke. So it has to come back to at least retest it and go down, or it's gonna come back and retest this level and come down. Technically, like I said, it's not, you don't have to wait for it to actually touch it. It just needs to be in the area. So we can technically say that this one, that this level has pretty much been touched and tested. So now we're just waiting for it to come back and give us a nice little pullback. I'm just a trader. I ain't saying that. They need to take the helmets out. If they take the helmets out of football, all this concussion shit will go away. What am I talking about? They saying that they did a study and 1 in 4 NFL players were diagnosed with CTE. So the NFL is continuously working, trying to take injuries, concussions, and head impacts out the game. Take away the helmet. If you take away the helmet, they have no choice but to use the shoulder pads. It's just that simple, man. You got to properly tackle. Use your shoulder, head to the side, wrap, drive. But again, I'm just a trader. I don't know. Now, what I would say is use the shell, the little soft shell. I mean, you're gonna have a little head bump. I mean, these jokers moving at 20 miles an hour, so you're gonna have a little head bump at the time. But a lot of these jokers be going full speed with their head colliding with. Come on, man, that's ridiculous. So, yeah, use the soft shells. What's up?
Also, the sink still hasn't went down yet.
I know. I'm gonna fix it.
Dang, you blocked the builder. You a nurse. You I forgot the other names I was gonna say, but you're all of it.
I try to be. Call me a Swiss Army knife. So now what we want to see is I'm waiting to see a doji. We get a doji. I'm going to go in with a one lot like I did last night. And then if it comes down and break this level with a strong candle, then that's where I'm going to add my a 5 lot. So I'll be in for another 6 lots again like I was last night. But I started out with a 10 lot last night. So I'm not going to go out. Like I said, I'm up 15. I'm on 100K account this time. So my goal is to make 6,000 and I can't lose 3,000. And I paid $20 for a 100K account. Now, how they get you is the activation fee. So this one has an activation fee. I'm not even going to tell y'all to go to this one because this is some bull. I'm not even going to pay the $250 activation fees. I'm not going to do it. But for training purposes, just to pass it, get another plaque, why not? And this is actually my first 100K account. I'm always playing with 50K accounts, but they had a crazy sale. Now I see why the sale was so crazy because they charging $250 for the activation fee. Ridiculous. Ain't nobody even charging that no more. But hey, it is what it is. That's what happened when you don't read all of the bylaws and trading laws and rules and regs. You get got because I wouldn't even spent that 20 if I would have known it was a $250 activation fee. But hey, I love trading. Like when I say I love this shit, I'm like Trey Songz. Man, I mean August Alsina. Man, I love this shit. Man, I love this shit. I told y'all. I don't have the title just because it sounds cool. I'm trying to tell you. My wife must be deaf because that TV loud as hell downstairs. All right, so now we are back at the top of our RSI. So now when it gets back up here, we want to start seeing we want to catch a doji. We want to see a doji coming out. So this right here was the last low. So let's let me show y'all how it works. Let's set this alert right here. You go right here, see it says add alert on micro gold contracts at 4709.3. Click it. And as you can see, now my alert is set. And once it hit this, then that's when oh shit, y'all. It didn't reverse already, but I need it to be white. So I can go ahead and erase that. I need this to be white. I need to close. There it is. So now we're going to go and take that sell on that one lot. And then, like I said, if we get a strong candle to push down past here and keep going, then we'll add a 5 lot. All right. So let's see what we got. But if it starts wicking, because we got to look. If it gets lower than here and starts reversing, then we know this right here is the end of this downtrend for the night. And 9 o'clock is going to come and it's going to take us all the way back up here. So let's just wait and see what we got. Why? Because we already know the 5-minute has already told us what. You know what? As soon as I get in profit, I'm going to close this, y'all. You see? So we're just going to wait. We're just going to wait. But if it come down here and closes below here and the RSI stays up here, then we already know that it's getting ready to start reversing and going back up. Come on down. I don't want to lose unnecessary commission, so come on down. And come on down. And remember what I said, it has to close below here. It has to push and close. You can't just come down and play right around in here with it. It has to push down and close below here. So let's see what we got on it. Well, goddamn. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to set our stop. Because y'all see it. I'm fine with that. Because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I could be wrong. But you see how long this wick is. And if I want to see now, what I want to see is I want to see it jump back in here. Now, I could be wrong. I could have just took myself out of great trade, but I don't think I was. Okay. I was wrong. I'm cool with being wrong. But now I won't take another trade until 9 o'clock. Man, was I wrong. I was wrong. I called it, but I just didn't call it a reversal. It happens. And I'm okay with that from time to time. Damn. Shout out to my boy Cord down in Texas. He took this exact same trade, the exact same, and he's still in it. Good job, bro. Good freaking job. Look, my my trader trading better than me. Ain't that something? Good job, brother. Good job. Way to trust what you seeing. That's all it was. He trusted what he saw. And that's what I teach all my people. Trust what you see. Yeah, elite chat. Look at that. That joker's still running. That's what I get. overanalyze and try to do too much. Hey, that happens from time to time. It happens. It happens. It happens. Nothing's 100%. It's all about the margin. Remember that. Yo, what up, boy? What going on with you? Boy, Cordy jumped in. I see you, playboy. I see you. What's good? Hey, I was just telling the chat that you caught that trade. I caught the exact same. I got in, but then I got right back out, right? Because I thought, like I told the chat earlier, I was like, well, we got the nice little doji and it broke down, but because the RSI was so low down here, right? I was thinking it was going to instantly reverse. But hey, good freaking job, bro, on staying in the trade and understanding what it is that you're looking at. Good freaking job. Like I told them, my doggone trader that I taught how to trade better than me already. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? But good job, bro. You still in the trade or did you already get out? Good job. And that's exactly what I teach. That's exactly how I teach it. So ride it until you start to see the leveling off like this right here. So good job. See what happened when, and that's what happens when you're new and you follow the rules to the T. You can't go wrong. But y'all see me because I've been in for so long and I have different little kibbles and bits that I use that I took myself out of a winning trade all because I've been doing it for so long. So like anything in life, once you kind of become a veteran at it, it's good, but at the same time, it can be bad because he stayed in all the way till exactly how I taught it till you see that blue candle. It's time to get out. So if you don't mind telling the chat, bro, how much you end up winning on that catching on that trade and what lot size were you playing with? You got 10 minutes till 9 o'clock too. So let's see what it do. Okay, he was playing with a 3 lot. All right. So if he was playing with a 3 lot, let's see. Let's see how good your boy is at this. Let's see if he got in right here, like I taught him, and he rolled this all the way down to about right here. So he just won $310. Am I right? Oh, you got 250. So I mean you got out right around I mean, you got out right around here somewhere, right up in here. So he got up right up in here when it started. When he's seen this candle right here, he probably got out right at 46.95. So that's probably where he got out at. But hey, good freaking trade, bro. Good freaking trade. Excellent trade. So I'm gonna go ahead and we starting to get what I've been waiting on. Let's see. Yeah, our 5 minute. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Which is cool, which is cool. As y'all can see, it's tapping another level. So we got this is the last high. That's the higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we came out with another little small higher high. Well, not technically, it's really not. It's what I call a intermediate higher high because it's a little small pullback. But technically, we got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, then we got a higher high. So when you usually start to see where the market starts trying to fake you out, where you get a higher high, then you get a lower low. Well, technically, no, this is still a higher low because it didn't close below this candle. It still closed above it. So, okay, so I was wrong. So we got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we got a lower low, and it never hesitated. So that's why I'm confident that it's going to come back up to give us a higher low. I mean, a lower high. I'm sorry. It's going to come back up and give us a lower high because it broke so hard. You already know. Like I always tell y'all, it's going to run out of steam. It's going to run out of energy. It's going to get tired. It's going to need to rest. So again, like I said, like I told y'all, it's going to be below it. It's going to come back up. It's going to tap the 100 SMA, and then it's going to continue down. That's just how the market moves. I'm telling y'all, anytime it starts getting too far away from this 100 SMA moving average, which is the smooth moving average, no matter how far away it gets, it's going to come back up and re-up. The moving average is the re-up. This is where it come back. It's getting energy to either continue going or it's going to come back up and let you know that it's about to reverse either way. So yeah, a little early upgrade. Yeah, just a little bit, but it's all good. Another reason was about to be 80. Yeah, okay. For sure. Y'all got to think he on Eastern no he ain't. He on Central Time. I'm on Eastern Time. So 8 o'clock his time is 9 o'clock our time. And he already know, as y'all can see. I only said it once. 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Gold gets crazy. So once you learn that, you'll start, trust me, you'll fuck around getting in a trade to be in a trade at 9 o'clock and you will get bamboozled. You will learn 9 o'clock, do not be in the markets. So cool, cool, cool. Way to be disciplined, bro. Way to be disciplined. You on your way. You on your way. You're gonna have your pro account in no time. Just hey, keep being disciplined, keep trusting the process, and you're gonna have your pro account in no time. Don't even worry about it. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here with the dojis, with all the dojis that's showing up, and it's coming up on 9 o'clock. So all the market doing now is getting more sellers in the market. Now again, I'm just a trader. I ain't giving no financial advice. I'm just a trader. But I'm telling you, what I foresee happening is getting a whole bunch of sellers. It's trapping all the sellers right now. All the sellers like, yeah, 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 it's finna keep going, it's finna keep going, it's finna keep going. And then 9 o'clock. Whew. So all the sellers are getting in right now. All the sellers thinking, oh yeah, it's gonna keep going, it's gonna keep going, it's gonna keep going. Not realizing 8:54. It's gonna come up and take all them out. But hey, Don't take my word for it. Just sit here until 9 o'clock and watch. Just sit here until 9 and watch for yourself. And then at 9, even though I could have, with that one lot, if I would have stayed in that trade, like my boy Corey, if I would have stayed in that trade on the one lot, I would have had 150. You know what I'm saying? Probably 115, right? Which is cool. And again, the reason I dropped my lot so small is because when you're if you're not 100% confident in what you're seeing, but you got a general idea, then that's when you want to drop your lot size, right? So now when 9 o'clock hit and I get a better sense of how the market's finna move the rest of the night, I'm definitely gonna go back. I might even go back to a 10 lot and catch a move. And that's how your boy be having 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,100, $1,200 days. That's all. Nothing, no magic tricks, nothing that's, oh, you can't learn it. None of that. It's just watching and learning the markets. That's it. We got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. So go ahead and mark my words. 4 minutes. I got it at least coming back to this level that we marked off. Now, if it breaks this high, if it comes back up and break this high, then I got us at least coming back up to retest the Asian low. And it might even come back up to retest the Asian high. And y'all know this purple line right here is from our 5-minute time frame of our M, right? Like I told y'all see the M, boom. It broke it so hard, it has to come back to re-up because it broke it so hard. Now, if it would have broke it, retested, came down, okay, cool. Then we would have known the downtrend might continue. But because it broke this M so hard and it never rested, come on, we all know what happened when you don't get no rest. You get tired, you get burnt out. Hey, you got to recoup. So it's going to at least, it might not come all the way back up, but I'm telling you, the 9 o'clock candle is going to make this wick back up into here. But hey, again, I'm just a trader. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, we got 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. We got 1 minute, 1 minute. That's how you supposed to do it, bro. Stick to the rules. Hey, you done made your money for the day. Hey, listen, $250 a day keeps the job away. I'm telling you, think about it. $250 a day for 5 days. 250 and 250, that's 5. 250 and 250, that's 1,000. 250, that's 1,250. That's $1,250 in a week just by pushing a button. You ain't got to go crazy. People keep forgetting that trading is about freedom. How many of y'all can use $1,200 a week? Do the math. $1,200 a week. 12, 24, 36, 48. $4,800 in a month off of just pushing a button. Come on, man. I know for a fact that's canceling out a lot of people's bills for a month. making $4,800. But hey, again, I'm just a trader. Who am I? All right, here we go. 9 o'clock. Ooh, wee. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, if it closed like this, chat, I'm finna get in on this buy. If it closed with that candle, with that wick like that, I'm definitely finna take this buy on this 5 lot. But I needed to close just like that. I needed to close just like that. Ooh, we chat. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. We got 20 seconds. We're going to wait for the candle to close. Remember, don't get overzealous. Don't get over anxious. You wait for the candle to close. I like that. That means we definitely finna go up, chat. We definitely finna go up. And y'all know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show y'all how to play it safe. Let me show y'all how to play it safe first, right? So we're going to, once it closes, we're going to get in on the buy. Boom. Right? So now, just in case it try to come back down and play a little bit before we go up, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add a 5 lot once it break this high right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mark this off so we'll know, you know what, let's use this. I ain't gonna keep marking up the charts with all these different colors. So let's just take let's take this red from up here because we're not using it right now. And once it comes down and break that, if it comes up, I'm sorry, and break this level, then I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna add a 5 lot. Okay. So this right here is how you protect your account. All right. Because it literally could come down and take out all us buyers that jumped in, even though I'm confident because of how strong this wick was. So once it breaks this level here and starts going up, I'm going to add a 5 lot. So that'll be 6 lots that I'm in on this trade. All right. So that's $6 that I'll be in on this trade. And then if it breaks it and keep going, then I'm going to ride it all the way back up to here. So we just going to wait and see how it reacts. All right. We're just going to wait and see how it reacts. Let's go see what our 5 minute is telling us. Now, now I'm going to tell y'all, chat, before we even get over there. If the 5 minute has a doji, anything like this right here, it's about to be a good night. I'm just saying. Let's go see. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I know what I'm doing just a little bit. But don't listen to me though. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, chat. Don't do it. Don't do it. So in 2 minutes, if this doji closes like this on the 5 minute, in 2 more, well, you see a minute and 40. We got a minute 38. If this doji closes blue like this right here, I'm telling you now, it's about to be a good night. Because look, you see the RSI super low? You see it came down. It's low, right? This is lower than this one. This is lower than all of this over here. But the RSI is higher. So that right there is giving me an indication that Core, my boy, he already know what I call this. This right here is what I call divergence. This is 360 with your kids. Your kids is telling you they down here at their grandma house, but they really up here at their auntie house. So when you start to see the chart lying to you, it's saying one thing, but it's doing something else. It's showtime. So all I need this candle to do, we got 40 seconds. If it closes with it blue like this right here, look, it won't even let me finish explaining because it's running so hard. Hey, listen, I'm just saying, don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. But what I really want to be super confident in this trade is for it to get up here. If it comes up here and breaks up here, then I'll be super confident. And then that's when I add my 6 lot. So we're just going to be patient. Again, remember, Remember, impatient people gives patient people money on the charts. Boy, it's about to do it, chat. It's about to do it. Boy, chat. Y'all, man, y'all, hey, listen. Y'all might learn a little something tonight. Y'all just might. Y'all just might. All right, let's see. Let's see. If y'all go back to the beginning of the video, earlier in the video, I told y'all the 100 SMA, it's gonna come back. It's gonna tap it. All we needed to do is close above it and keep going. And we're gonna go back up to the Asian session high. We're gonna go back up to the Asian session high. I'm just saying. But don't listen to me though, chat. This is not financial. I am not a financial advisor. None of that. Look at that, chat. Off of $1. One. So could you imagine if I was playing with my 10 lot? That's $680 if I was playing with my 10 lot. You ain't doing nothing but count by ones. That's all it is. So one lot is $1. Two lot, $2. Three lots, $3. So on and so forth. All right. Now, let's see. If this closes below this purple level, then I'm going to set a stop loss because it might come back down to try to take everybody out real quick and then come back and start going up a little bit later. So we got 10 seconds. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Like I said, if it break above this red line, then we're going to add a 5 lot. So we'll be at 6 lots. So which is $6. That's all. All right, we got it close above it. We coming with a doji. A doji getting ready to come. So, of course, y'all already know when it comes to key levels and dojis, my strategy, if it turn white, it's about to come back down. But if it breaks this last high, then we're officially in an uptrend. All right. That's how you know that the trend has reversed, which is what we call in the trading world a change of character. So you have a breaker structure, which is, you'll hear some people say BOS, set my stop loss, which is what we call a BOS, which is breaker structure. And then you have a chalk, which is CHOC, and that's a change of character. So a breaker structure is this right here. Lower low, lower high, lower low, right? A change of character, meaning it's changing who it is. It's no longer in a downtrend. It's in an uptrend. So if it breaks this high, then that's what we call a change of character, because the character has now changed. It's not a downward character. It's now an upward character. All right. So let's see what we gonna do. Let's see what we gonna do. And again, man, don't ever be afraid to admit being wrong, because at the end of the day, it's gonna help you in the long run, right? Like I said right here, I was wrong, right? It's gonna happen. I was wrong. I knew the reversal was coming. I was just early. And we all know I be early sometimes. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. A lot of patience and a lot of waiting. That's what trading is all about. A lot of patience and a lot of waiting. If you can master them two, like I keep telling my boy Corey down there in Texas, and he got it because he's super patient. That's why I told him it'll matter of time, he'll have a pro account in no time. No time at all. Let's see what we got on it. Did I set my alert? I did not set my alert. Set my alert. That is beautiful, chat. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We finna see. We finna see. We gonna see what it do when it hit that 100 SMA. Let's see what it do. Let's see what it do when it hit that 100 SMA. That's my alert right there to give myself a round of applause. But now I need this candle to close above here before I add my 5. I need to close strong above here before I add my 5 lot. And that right there is just patience. Okay, so this one, like I said, this one didn't close above it, but this one is above it. So we need to close above there. But I might, since it's at the top, I don't know. We'll play it. We'll play it by sight and see what it do. See, all right. So right here. Let's see what we got, chat. Let's see. Okay, you see how it's playing? So remember, with the Heikin-Ashi candles, it's just giving you an average of where the price is at. Okay, so this is the average that the price has been playing at. But as you can see, our actual numbers are fluctuating. So as you can see, it's coming back down. And that is why you don't just jump in a trade. You wait for confirmation, because now we're going to wait for it to pull back. It could pull back right here, play around a little bit, which would be even better for me because I'm getting in at a cheaper price than I would have got in up here. So I'm okay with the pullback. Okay, so technically it already broke this high, right? Because this right here. So it already broke this high. So all I'm waiting for now is the pullback to right around. It might even come back down and break below this level just a little bit, play around to fake everybody out, and then give us a doji. And once it give us a doji down here, this is where I'm going to add my 5 lot to take it all the way up. So then I'll be in for $6 at this point. And $6 from here to probably here. So we at least know that's $660. Well, 692, 636. So that's a 6, add a 3. So that's 960 if we get in at a 6 lot right here and ride it all the way up to right here. And if it goes up, cool. But we're at least going to ride it to right here. And y'all already know how I trade. Once I get to my $500 mark, which would be 6 times 6 is 360, 721. So probably right around. So once it hit here, that'd be my $500 mark. So I'll be happy. So once it goes up to here, it's 660, or so about 680, 690. I move my stop loss. So I move this over like this so you can kind of keep track of what I'm saying and what it is I'm waiting and wanting to happen. Now I'm liking the way it came down, bounced off of here, gave me a strong candle off of here. So now let's see what we're gonna get. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be looking down and I don't want to miss my entry. So let's just add another alert. And again, remember, you got to look away. That's why you got to find something to kind of take your take your attention away from just watching the charts. Because if you just sit there and watch it, you start to get anxious. You start to think you're gonna miss something. But if you're not paying attention and you set your alerts to where, oh, this is where it's at, this is what it's doing, then it'll help you become a better trader and a more patient trader. Oof. All right, chat. So it's about to continue in the downtrend. Let's see. That 5 minute reversal. See them wicks, how it hit off of that level, then wick down, and get on the 5 minutes. So we just gonna wait and see. It could take us out. It might not. But again, it's all about patience. We're going to wait. We're going to see what it's going to do. This could just be a fake out to try to get some people in before it turns around and come back up. So we're just going to be patient. We're going to wait. We're going to see what it do. Remember, go back and watch the beginning of this video. I called it. I'm talking about you could have spit in the air and walked up on it and said it was rain. That's how accurate it was. I said the SMA is going to come down because it was all the way down here. Remember, I said this. I said it's coming all the way down. I said eventually it's going to either have to come down and meet the candle, or these candles are going to come all the way back up here to meet the SMA. But either way, the SMA and the candles are coming back to meet. Where's the SMA at right now? Just saying. But I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a trader. I'm just telling you. I'm just a trader. Just a trader. So it keeps rejecting off of our SMA. So that right there is a good indication, not 100% indication, but a good indication that we might reverse. And plus, you see how we reject it right here? That's why I put this right here. That's why this red line is right here, because this right here is a key level. If you see, we had a nice strong sell doji right here. That means a lot of sellers were sitting right here. So the buyers are trying, but as we can see, the sellers keep knocking them back down. So what we want to see is, in order for this to be a legit uptrend continuation, is we need the buyers to push past this level with this candle right here. We need another candle like this to blow past this level to let us know that the downtrend is officially over. Right now, we're still officially in a downtrend because it did not close past this candle yet. Yeah, we had this one, but we need more candles to get above this level to let us know that our uptrend is continuing. As of right now, it's looking like the sellers are still winning. So we're just going to be patient and we're going to wait. Okay, that's a good look. Even the 15-minute gave us a nice, good doji for the uptrend. So we might be all right, chat. We might reach back up at least, like I said, to this aqua line right here. So, or teal, whatever color you want to call it. So we'll just be patient and we'll continue to wait and see. Either way, I'm walking away with about $7. Either way. And I'm cool with that, because some nights you gonna miss them. Some nights you gonna bang them. And as we can see right here, this was a banger that I missed, but I'm cool with that, because either way, I'd rather only win 7 and not lose 700. So I'm good either way. Either way. All right, so it look like we about to be taking out at our what 40, 50. Oh yeah, $20. So like I said, probably about $7 when it's all said and done. Okay, so this doji right here is telling us on the 5 minute that we're about to start back selling. So I could end up jumping in a sale if this closes me out. And this is why you play with a smaller lot size. When you're indecisive. I'm cool with that. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. I am cool. So now we're gonna do. We're not gonna be anxious. This right here was our last low. All right, so I'm not gonna be overly anxious because my RSI is at the bottom. So I could hit sell and ride it down to here. But again, I'm not gonna be overly anxious. So I'm gonna go with a 3 lot. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna go back up to my 5 and I'm gonna be patient. Like I said, my RSI on my 3 minute is low. So I need a pullback, a little small pullback, and then a continuation. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, chat. So I'm usually I limit myself to being on for 2 hours. Y'all seen, you know, y'all got a lot of good information tonight. Y'all seen a lot of different trade setups. I'm coming up on my 2 hour mark. So again, discipline, right? It's all about being disciplined. But hey man, I'll be back on tomorrow. And just remember, stay positive, stay strong, and keep trading. All right. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. The whole world would be in it. And we wouldn't have no workers. So remember the motto. If I say I got the jet, all I need you to say is I got half. And hey, y'all keep trading, man. Stay positive. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.